Hey guys, I was looking at some analysis here on the common opening, and I think I found something. Instead of doing this for yellow and red, I think it might be stronger to just move here immediately as red. People are afraid of that. So obviously this is not a move because checkmate. And blue has to waste a move being checked. You can't defend the mate. So the other move I saw, you could try that to attack the red queen, but then you just move the queen here, take blue's queen. That's not going to work out either. One move I saw that was any good for green and blue was that. Because after you do that, red has to threaten blue's queen. Blue takes. At this point, yellow has to move here. The reason why I say this is because you're threatening not only green's queen, but also checkmate on green. So there is a way out because blue can check yellow. So it's not an immediate checkmate. If red takes here first, then say queen trade, I think that'd be better for blue and green. So here red cannot take that pawn. Instead, red has to take the queen. And here's where things get tricky. Blue has to do this now. And what you're looking at, if yellow's not careful, is a checkmate. Because only move, how you stop and mate. I don't see how it happens. That is how you stop the mate. So here is yellow. I'm pretty sure you have to move there. Because you're threatening checkmate on green, and you're also threatening green's queen. So the only move is to go over here and take. Then red can take, check. I don't think that's a move because that leaves yourself open to a check, leaves the king very vulnerable to all sorts of checks. I'm pretty sure that's the best move. Green, I think at this point, yellow goes here, prepping green's next move, which is that. And then here, red goes here, attacking green's queen. And I'm pretty sure no matter what blue does, yellow goes here next, forking the rook and the bishop. You can't defend both of them and the queen at the same time. Specifically, you can't defend the rook and the queen at the same time. On top of that, you have a check threat on green. So even though green is up a full knight of red, in terms of piece comparison, material-wise, positionally-wise, yellow and red, I think, both have more space. Specifically, red has a ton of space. An open rook, queen, blue's boxed in more than yellow. I mean, he's pinned. His pieces are kind of all jumbled up. I don't see how the rook's getting active, not for at least a few moves, and it might need to stay back anyway to defend against red's attacks. And you're winning the piece back also very soon. So I think that this opening, I would say this opening, I think red and yellow stand better. They have the advantage in this line. And I think this is the only real continuation after blue takes here for the reasons described. I mean, there's, you have to first address queen, and then you have to address checkmate, right? That's the only move for green, I think, the best move by far. And then after that, obviously you don't go there, you go here, and yeah. You know the rest. Goes there, goes there, goes there, goes there, and goes there. So I'm looking at this opening, and I'm thinking that if you don't take, you have to move here to defend against the check, right? And the combination of the red queen being out early with this move, which Tony has been messing around with a little bit, I've seen. But this move looks really strong for a couple of reasons. First, you have to consider red queen is very powerful here, right? And it can also move back if it wants to. Checkmate threats on blue. The queen isn't even out yet. So to move the knight over here to defend that, you're blocking out this better diagonal for the queen. This just looks really strong also, I think, for red and yellow. And like, let's say that green tries to move there. I think those are losing moves. Green tries to move here, right? Then blue, let's say you try to do this number, right? And then red goes here. And how are you defending the queen and yellow's queen at the same time? You can't. Because yellow goes first, and there are no spaces left. So that's no good. And if you move here, then mate threat on both at the same time. As I said, it's a really strong square. And blue cannot parry yellow's threat, and then yellow's queen moves here, and red's queen takes the bishop, and it's going to be game over soon for green. So I don't think either of those are moves for green. I think at this point, you might actually have to defend that move. It's so strong. The queen is so strong on both those posts. Maybe that's the next move. Right, and looking at this, we can see a checkmate threat, right? If red's. So I think you want to keep that pressure with yellow. And here, maybe what you do is you can move either there or there. Looking at here first. Mate threat. I think you have to move there, right? But then this is really bad because that opens the diagonal on blue's king, right? I think you want to keep the pressure on that, so that's always an option. Again, that's why I think this is also a better first move as opposed to there. You can switch if you want to. But I think at this point, maybe you go for this, and then you switch up the checkmate threat. And yeah, to me, this looks really, really strong for red and yellow. I mean, what move of the game is this? This is only we're only on the, see what it says here. Gosh. It's hard to keep track of this with the notation here. No, not that. Then you have, yeah, we're only like 3 moves in. And it's already looking, to me at least, really strong. For red and yellow. So yeah, obviously there's more exploration to be done in this opening. I barely even, 3 moves is nothing really, but and the whole style of gameplay is going to change here because now you're not playing with the light squared bishops. I mean, it's not that you're not playing with them, they're backup pieces, but they're not active pieces in this line. So the whole style of gameplay here changes. But to me, this just looks a lot more aggressive as an opening, and also looks a lot more potent. I see a lot more flexibility because red's queen and yellow's queen are active, but blue's queen and green's queen, neither of them are active. So I just wanted to post this video and get your feedback. See what you guys think. Tell me if you think there's something I missed in my analysis here. But yeah, just feel free to let me know. And hopefully we can see if this is actually a better line than what's currently being played. Peace out.